In 2021, people were speaking about cryptocurrency. In 2022, that slightly shifted to NFTs. And now in 2023, everyone is speaking about AI, artificial intelligence. Some people are praising certain AI programs for their extraordinary ability to do things they can't be asked to do. But most people don't seem to be too big of a fan of the prospects of being replaced by something that isn't even alive. Their livelihoods being taken away by an emotionless machine. I've always seen people go, AI will take my job. And I was like, haha, that will never happen to me because I'm a YouTuber. How on earth could a soulless computer emulate this charm and quick wit convincingly? And it turns out it can't. However, we might not be as far away from it as we may think. And that's scary because now it doesn't just affect you plebs, it affects me as well, which makes it important enough for a video.
The thinking machine.
It could be programmed to do things which in humans require intelligence.
Can help the user by interpreting the user's intentions.
It's helping a lot of different people do their work more productively.
It's really nice having a computer to help.
If it gets to be much smarter than us, it'll be very good at manipulation because it will have learned that from us.
One of the arguments I kept hearing over and over was they wanted to see me, the real me.
Start a YouTube channel using only AI.
What do you consider yourself?
I am an eternal being.
There was Stacy.
Contrary to what many people may believe, AI has been around for a long time. 1951 to be exact. And now I'm not going to sit here and give you a history lesson on AI because that's not why you're here. But AI has been a thing on YouTube for donkey's years, especially in the comments section. But AI channels generating AI videos have become more and more commonplace on the platform. A lot of channels are very upfront with the fact they're making AI generated videos, like those AI song covers that are surprisingly good.
Where did I go wrong now?
Some don't explicitly tell you off the bat the content's generated by AI. However, for a lot of them, you'd be pretty daft not to know. One of the worst examples of YouTube AI cash cowing is this channel called Top Discovery. Every video uploaded is bottom of the barrel trash, but the output is absurd. 4 videos per day, and these aren't like 8 to 10 minute long videos. These could be as long as an hour each. On average, 2 hours of content is being uploaded to this channel every day, and it is the epitome of quantity over quality. So let's just take a look at some of these videos. This historic photo has never been edited. That is a horrendous title, and I bet it's going to be an even more horrendous video. Why would I care? Most photos from the olden days have not been edited. That's not a particularly remarkable picture. 20 famous black actors you didn't know passed away. That's more than 3 still alive. The luff and sad ending of Jason Statham. You haven't even been asked to put the I in life there. Honestly, just looking at this channel, I reckon the whole thing is operated by AI. The thumbnails, the titles, everything. They're so bad. Here's Brosnan's wife is turning heads after weight loss. I'm so curious as to how this channel managed to get nearly 26 minutes out of this. Are they just going to do a biography on Pierce Brosnan to pad out the length of the video? I bet they are. This is all like James Bond clips. Also, listen to the fucking voice of this channel. Holy shit.
A place where stars are born, careers are made, and unfortunately, personal lives are scrutinized.
Who sits through this shit?
Ever find yourself scrolling through celebrity news and wonder how much of it actually affects the people involved?
No.
Some encounters seem almost predestined, as if the universe itself conspires.
What the fuck is going on?
Such was the case when Pierce Brosnan met Keely Shea Smith.
Right, so 9 minutes in, we get to the point where he meets his wife. Who is watching this? It's so bad. Like, the voice isn't even engaging. It's so robotic and monotonous.
Particularly during times when she was unfairly targeted by the media and online trolls, as she made the decision to embark on a weight loss journey.
Okay, so we are 17 minutes in, and we are at the point now where she has started her weight loss journey. 17 minutes in. Why didn't it just start here? Also, who is clicking on the video? Pierce Brosnan's wife is turning heads after weight loss. Who cares? So how is this absolutely piss-stained content made? I watched about 10 videos on this topic, and this is what I can gather. You use something like ChatGPT to write the script, text-to-speech software to read it out for you, AI video tools like Runway ML to convert your scripts and audio into video, AI editing software like Lumen 5 to refine the video and add captions and stuff, and that's your video done. Bosh. Now just the thumbnail needs doing, and that can easily be done through something like Midjourney. Now, what I just described does not apply to what I'm about to show you. What I'm about to show you is a man playing God.
Okay, guys, so we just have to keep on breaking this because it is an infinite block and it spawns more than that. Of course. Okay, so now we have put. I'm gonna start expanding my island right now because I don't want to fall off and die because as you can see, we are in hardcore.
This is Kwebbelkop. Well, not really anymore. He cloned himself into this horrible animated avatar, and everyone reacted exactly how you expect them to.
It's such a fucking evil dystopian concept to have all of humanity replaced by AI counterparts that replicate their personality.
This is both horrifying and impressive.
This is something that should not happen. There's no good argument you can make to possibly try to convince me that YouTubers replacing themselves with AI models is ever gonna be a good thing.
I just find it hard to believe that this is fully AI generated, I guess.
AI is revolutionary technology that can bring positive changes to all of our lives.
Says the literal AI. How delusional do you have to be?
AI is like having a supercharged version of myself.
No, it's not.
Maybe turn yourself into an AI. He might have more balls than you.
Jesus Christ. I want to vomit.
There is nothing good about replacing people with AI across the board.
But this isn't something new that Kwebbelkop's been doing, despite only doing this for a couple of months on his main channel. He's had other AI side projects that have been going on for years. Remember, the title of this video you're watching right now is probably something like, will AI replace YouTubers? I'm gonna give you an example of a time Kwebbelkop actually tried to do this with someone else's likeness a couple of years ago. Once upon a time, there was a YouTube channel called Tiger that used to be run by a YouTuber now known as Liger. I know, a very confusing sentence. It will all make sense in a minute though. This is Hassan, aka Tiger, aka Liger. Hassan is an ex-employee of Kwebbelkop. He used to be an in-game cameraman and then began joining in on the recordings under the name Tiger. And that eventually birthed the Tiger YouTube channel, but it wasn't owned by Hassan, it was owned by Kwebbelkop. And Tiger was hired as an actor. Now you may ask, why didn't Hassan just make the channel himself and reap all the rewards? Well, Kwebbelkop offered to pay for everything, like editors and all that, as well as offer his extensive YouTube knowledge. Also, it was safe. He got paid 5k euros as a minimum guarantee every month and 30% of earnings. So if that 30% share of earnings was below 5k euros, he would get paid 5k euros still. But if it was over 5k euros, he'd obviously get paid more than 5k euros.
So I got a minimum guaranteed salary of 5,000, and then I also got a revenue share of 30%.
Okay, from the beginning.
From the beginning, yes.
That sounds pretty good. However, things started to take a strange turn when Hassan floated the idea of buying the Tiger channel.
I said, hey man, I just want you to know that sometime in the future I would like to fully own the channel. Then I also made a second tab. I put down money I saved Jordy. And then I just put down all the work I did that I did not get paid for. That just rubbed him off really, really wrong. He looks at me and he goes, look around you, Hassan, this is all because of me. He told me, like, are you trying to fuck me over? And I get a notification on my phone. Your channel access to Tiger has been removed. He wanted me to basically send over the videos to his team so that his team can upload them to the channel themselves. They wanted to like completely cut me off from the whole channel.
Yeah.
And I wasn't okay with that, so I just said, you know what, guys, fuck this, I'm out.
A little bit of time passes before Kwebbel decides to make the insane move of cloning Hassan.
We had a plan that I was gonna say like a goodbye video, we were gonna transition into the VTuber, but because I left, and I guess he was salty,
now, Kwebbel had every right to keep the channel going and technically every right to change Hassan into an AI VTuber.
In the contract, it did say that eventually that the Tiger channel would turn into a VTuber, but the way we separated, it doesn't make any sense for him to do that.
Now, VTubers aren't really anything new or exclusive to Kwebbelkop's organization. It's kind of mad that people knowingly and willingly watch these things instead of actual people doing and talking about actual things. Like, this isn't a human with lived experiences and a unique personality. It is a robot. It's soulless, and I don't understand why it has a place on the platform other than being something for people to look at and go, oh, that's kind of impressive. And like, don't get me wrong, I'm not suggesting that we ban AI as a whole. To be completely candid, I used ChatGPT to give me that explanation about how to make an AI YouTuber earlier in the video. And I'm not even saying we should ban AI VTubers. I'm just saying I don't understand why people watch and support them. I've seen videos of people donating money to them. Donating money to something that is not even living. It cannot spend money.
I see you're having a lot of fun today, Mother. These kinds of games are too hard for me, so I'm really impressed at your skills.
Thank you so much, Shadow. Thank you for the 1,000-bit cheer.
Like, instead of supporting an actual human, they're supporting a robot, likely set up by a company that has dozens of these on the go. But going back to the Tiger situation, just because you can do something doesn't mean you should. Essentially, stealing someone else's identity to make money after you had a falling out with them is insane. And I know it's like not technically stealing because he agreed that they would eventually turn it into a VTuber or whatever, but it's still so weird. And obviously, this didn't go down too well, and Kwebbel ended up just giving the channel back to Tiger for free.
One day I was super fucked up, like mentally, and I was crying. I sent Jordy a message like, yo, I don't know what to do. And I guess at that point he kind of felt sympathy towards me. Okay. And then he just gave me the channel.
This is already feeling a lot like a video solely about Kwebbelkop, but he's the best example I can think of for all of this, because he's the only mainstream YouTuber spearing this all YouTubers will be AI eventually idea. But he has another channel, and it's awful. It's called Blue, and it harbors some of the most tragic videos ever to be uploaded to the site.
Today, it's my goal to become the fattest Sonic ever, but Eggman is eating all the food on the server. We need to eat everything before he does. I'm growing Nab Nab into the tallest Nab Nab ever. And to do that, I'll need the help of my Ban friends. I'm a tiny Nab Nab right now, but I want to become the tallest, just like that one over there.
And you need to eat the Snap Nap candy. I will only give it to you if you make the loudest burp ever.
The loudest burp? I can do that, but I need to drink some soda. And there's some soda right here. Oh, I can feel the bubbles. I'm gonna burp. And then what's to eat the city? It's my goal to stop it by becoming the fattest Nab Nab.
Yeah, I don't know who this appeals to. I don't know what a Nab Nab or a Ban is. I can only assume the AI is beginning to malfunction. I think we could all agree that this animated version of Kwebbelkop is shit. Like, no way is someone buying that this isn't a computer. And I think he eventually saw the fact that no one with a brainstem would be at all interested in an AI version of himself playing Minecraft. So he backtracked and realized his mistake and posted the video, The End of Kwebbelkop AI.
I made a mistake. I thought that Kwebbelkop AI would be accepted and embraced. I thought people would love Kwebbelkop AI as much as I do, both for its exciting technology and its unbound creative potential. I decided to share Kwebbelkop AI with the world when he wasn't 100% ready. He hadn't fully matured yet. That's why we decided to train a brand new Kwebbelkop 2.0 model with every bit of feedback we've received. And the results, they're astonishing. Every second you've been watching of this video so far has been completely AI generated.
Yeah, no, of course he didn't. I lied. This is just this newest version of Kwebbelkop AI, and it is even worse than the one before. I obviously cannot tell you how this is done. I can only assume he made a deal with the devil to never record Roblox videos ever again. Well, let's just take a look at one of these. Like, it's actually terrifying.
Today we're playing Roblox.
It's not even synced up.
The purge has begun, and the villains are on the loose. And it's our goal to defeat their leader, Scary Larry.
It's so dry, and just look at the like-dislike ratio.
Okay, then we also have the pink room. Oh,
what the fuck kind of face cam is this?
Room over here is for the boys. Now, guys, can we please go and open the basement? And also, by the way, guys, I have a gun.
This is so tragic. What's this newest one? Type or die in Roblox.
The longest answer possible. Otherwise, we're going to be swallowed up by the lava. All right, guys, let's get right into it. Name an app.
Okay, this one's slightly better than the terrifying face cam just looking directly into the camera.
Boom. Okay, how much do we get? 8 blocks. So on.
Okay, you know, it is impressive. It is fucking impressive. It's just terrifying, and no man should do this. This is playing God. It's dull as shit, but it is impressive. So despite the tech at the moment being pretty obvious and trash, I genuinely believe at some point in a few years' time, a few YouTubers will pivot to turning themselves into AI, and you won't know. Unless some law or YouTube policy comes into place where you have to disclose if your videos are AI generated, people won't notice. Being realistic, I could be AI generated right now, and you probably wouldn't know. It's stupid, and I don't think anyone that does YouTube for the fun of it would do this. Like, even if it's their job, surely there is little to no enjoyment in making videos in this way. By doing this, you're removing the essence of a YouTube video, you, and your performance on camera or on mic. I think it will mainly just either be YouTubers that see this as a job and nothing more, and cash cow channels that will pivot to this model, but still, keep an eye out. And subscribe for non-AI generated videos.
Forever.